Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. All right, so this one's kind of long, so I want to remind you guys, when you send emails, no more than 2 paragraphs, guys. You got to make it concise. But I want to I'm going to read this whole thing because I want you guys to sort of, see all the details in what's being said so we can break this down. All right, so it says, "Hey, Ms. Locario, I'm a fan of yours from Canada, and this is my situation right now. I feel hopeless, and I'm hoping you can give me some guidance. First, to tell you about myself, I turned 23 years old, and up until this point, I have had absolutely zero success with women. I'm a virgin. I had 0 girlfriends, etc. I'm in good shape, but I'm short, and I'm not talking internet short. I'm talking barely 5'4". I work out 3 to 4 times per week and take care of myself physically. For the past 3 to 4 years of my life, I've developed a great sense of self-hate because it just seems as I am too unattractive to women. When I see how easy it is for my friends to get interest from women, choosing signals, women openly flirting with them, being receptive to them, complimenting them, smiling at them, etc., it just makes me feel like complete shit because none of that ever happens to me. For most guys, getting women just comes naturally to them because they meet the minimum looks threshold to get women interested on occasion. I am not the best looking guy at all, but am not a super ugly dude either. My height, though, I think is playing a major part in how women view me and also how I view myself. I truly do believe that if I was 5'7" or taller, I would not be in this situation. Sometimes when I'm having a good day and I catch a glimpse of myself around other people in a reflection, I just get so depressed on how all these other guys are the size of grown men and I'm in the same height or shorter than most females and middle schoolers, which ruins my entire day. There have been a lot of times in the past where it got me down so much I skipped class at university just to go home and bury my face in a pillow like a bitch. I have had women comment negatively a lot on my height in the past. These comments have actually been from girls that were shorter than me. With that being said, it seems like most guys I know are able to get at least one girl to be interested in them very easily with no effort. Guys that I have grown up with that have similar hobbies, interests, personalities are able to easily attract women without even speaking to them. Or when they do speak to them, I can see the immediate positive feedback and cooperation that does not happen with me. The only difference between me and them is that they are of normal male height ranging from 5'7" to 5'11", and I am not even close to that. Because of this, I really am ashamed of how short I am and feel embarrassed in public to be me. For a while, I gave up on even trying to get women because I know that chicks see me as being too short and ugly to them, but going MGTOW didn't work for me because I still like chicks. Don't get me wrong, Locario, I'm not one of those delusional, goofy black pill guys that think you need LMS or to be 6 foot tall with a big jaw and whatever in order to get women. But I do believe that, especially nowadays when women have so many options, you need to have some amount of minimum looks and height for a woman to take you seriously. And unfortunately, guys like me don't meet the standard, a standard that is very easy to reach for most dudes. The reason why I'm looking to make changes is because I can easily see myself going into my mid-20s and 30s being unable to get women and follow the path of other TFL YouTubers I can relate much to, Oreo Man and He to Succeed. Obviously, I know that a guy like me is not attractive enough to live the player lifestyle that guys like you are able to do, but I would like to at least get a girlfriend and experience being with women in my 20s. I'm not on the Bad Boy membership, but I bought the book How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day on Amazon a month ago or so and did read all of it. which I'll read it more times too. I have tried putting it into practice, but like I said, women judge me right away in terms of appearance, and it just ruins everything else. The sad thing is this negative reinforcement and self-doubt actually ends up ruining your personality because you spend so much time thinking about it. The more time I spend watching TFL videos on YouTube or hearing other guys I know talk about the women they are talking to or fucking just makes me feel worse and worse, which actually killed my personality too and turned it into a very negative one. I now carry this negative, sad energy everywhere I go. My plan is to eventually get on the Bad Boy membership, but I am very skeptical about one thing, Lucario. Why is it that we have never seen any actual testimonials from guys that are like me that come on your videos and talk about how getting on the Bad Boy membership changed their success with women? I'm not talking about normal guys. I'm talking about guys like me who are significantly below average in looks and height. You have been doing this for over 8 years, so I'm sure one of your clients and people you helped, there has to be at least one guy who is in my situation that will be willing to give a true testimonial on how your work has helped him in the game. There has to be at least one below average looking short guy that would be willing to come on one of your videos and tell his experience. I believe that having this is the best receipt that a dating coach can show, but we have not seen this yet from anyone on YouTube. With all that being said, I am bent, but definitely not broken yet. I want to get better. Living like this is hell. What is your advice for me, Mr. Lucario? All right, man, it's a lot to unpack there, man. It's a lot to unpack. Okay. Well, let's touch on the Bad Boy membership first. So I've had guys who, call in to the show talking about how the membership has worked for them. I don't know how tall they are, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with any of this work, as far as you applying game, it's going to work based off of how much you work it and based off of how much awareness you have on how much you have to work it. You understand? This is how game's going to work for you. See, this is the problem with a lot of guys. A lot of guys aren't self-aware. They're not really, they're not understanding what they need to do for themselves specifically to get success, right? So the problem with this is that, and in your email, you're doing what a lot of guys do, which is compare themselves to other men. So you're saying, oh, but this guy over here, he got this going on, or he got that going on. You understand? And a lot of it too is, it's just a lot of assumptions and, you perceiving certain things a certain way, but you're constantly comparing yourself to other men, right? And doing that is a waste of time. What you have to do is you have to figure out what's happening with you and then figure out a game plan to get things to work for you. So if you're saying, okay, I'm having trouble interacting with these women, right? What we have to see is, okay, are you having trouble because you're short? You understand? Or are you having trouble because of how you're thinking about your situation? Because, all through the email, you're basically talking about how, you got a lot of self-hate. You don't believe women want you. You're going back to your place and crying in your pillow, all this other stuff. So again, and I tell guys this, you're already coming at the interaction a certain way. You can't come at the interaction a certain way when it's like, very insecure and very negative and expect positive results. It's not going to happen. I don't care how short or tall you are. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, right? And so what you're doing is you're feeding off of the negative feedback and you're making that affect you so that when you even, try to interact with women, shit don't go the way you want it to go. See, you already have the whole thought process all fucked up because, you was even saying stuff like, you got to pass a minimum looks threshold. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is the threshold of looks? You understand what I'm saying? What does that even mean? That's a bunch of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? This is the shit that guys who don't get women talk about. Oh, you gotta, reach this minimum looks threshold, and if you don't look, at least this good looking, then women aren't even gonna give you time to spit your game. So looks are that gets you in the door, and if you don't have the look, all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Now, see, what you gotta understand is this: if you're a taller guy, right? In a lot of situations, you're going to have it easier than a guy who's shorter. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a taller guy, you're going to have it easier than a lot of guys who are shorter. If you are a physically attractive guy, where a lot of women think you're physically attractive, you're going to have it easier than a guy who is below average looking. You understand? So that's going to happen. So when you're comparing all of this shit, it doesn't make sense because it does nothing for you. But see, notice I said easier. Like, this person's going to have it easier, right? Easier doesn't mean that you have no chance to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? And see, this is the problem with a lot of guys. They think, okay, well, because I'm not this tall, because I don't look this way, because I don't have this, because I don't have that, it's a wrap for me. And then what happens is that because you start thinking that becomes your reality, because that's how you show up to this situation. You understand? But you have to have the awareness and say, you know what? Okay, I'm a shorter dude. So what's going to happen is I already know there's going to be certain women who are not going to want to fuck with me just off the strength that I'm short. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to happen. Period. Right? So now what I have to do is I have to find the women who don't give a fuck about that. Right? But because it may be, and this is the only time you even need to, like, if you was going to compare yourself to a taller guy, compare yourself to a taller guy that's going to help you be more aware. So you say, okay, I noticed that there's a lot more women who are going for the taller guy. So that means that I'm not going to have it as easy as a taller guy. So what I'm going to have to do is probably work way harder than the taller guy. You understand? So if I want something to happen for me, I realize I got to work my ass off, right? But see, the problem with guys in your situation is, it's just like, oh, it's just so unfair. And why do I have to do that? And that guy doesn't have to do it, right? Now, the thing is this, you don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do shit. But if you want something to happen, you have to do something. And understanding and being aware that you're going to have to put in some work, right? That's going to get you to the point where you need to make shit happen. See, the problem isn't your height. The problem is you not taking action and you believing that you can't take action because of your height. Believing that nothing is going to happen because of your height. Because that's what is going to go on in your head. And that's how you're going to feel when you're interacting with these women. You're going to let the rejections and all the other shit get to you. To the point where you're just going to be like, fuck this shit and this whack and, whatever. See, the thing is this, you have to get what you want to get for you. Think about it this way. If you were hungry, right, and you wanted food, and you're like, damn, well, I'm starving here. I'm probably going to die if I don't eat any food. You're not going to be worried about, well, look at this guy over here. He eats 3 meals a day. That's fucked up and it's so unfair. Why do I got to actually find a way to get some food? This is some bullshit. No, you ain't going to give a fuck about none of that. You're going to be like, yo, where can I get some food for me to eat? I got to figure out a way for me to get some food, period. That's what I'm focused on. I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit. I'm not going to sit here and waste time talking about, oh, this guy got food and that guy got food. No, what am I going to do to get me some food? Right? So the same thing applies with this. What are you going to do to get you some women? You see what I'm saying? And so what you have to understand is that you're not going to make anything happen by wasting time just comparing yourself to other guys and not really putting in the work that it's going to take for you to get things going. You understand? Because, your whole mindset is you keep saying, oh, well, I already know, women aren't going to like me when I approach these women. They're not interested in all this other stuff. Right. And you have billions of fucking women in the world. You understand? Billions. A chick that I used to mess with, she was like, I don't know, like 5'1", 5'2", short chick. And her ex-man, who she was with for like a few years, who she has a kid with, you understand, was 5'1". You understand? Kevin Hart, the comedian, before he was famous, before he had millions of dollars and all that other shit, was married at the age of 22. You understand? So he had chicks before anybody even knew who the fuck he was. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not because you're short. You understand? It's because how your mindset is, which is stopping you from getting any type of success in a game. Right? Because you're saying, look, I just want a girlfriend. I just want one chick. Right? You can get one chick. You know, you can get one chick by accident. You know what I'm saying? You can get one chick playing the numbers game, and by the law of averages, a chick will fuck with you at some point. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not hard to get one chick. But what's hard is what's going to make shit hard is the way you keep thinking. I swear dudes underestimate the power of their fucking mind. You have to be strong in this game, bruh. You got to be strong. And I'm not saying it's easy, but you got to be fucking strong. All of this weak-minded shit, that's not going to get you nowhere. You understand? You listening to all these TFL dudes who don't got shit popping, that's not going to get you nowhere. You go on MGTOW, that's not going to get you nowhere. You crying in your pillow, that ain't going to get you nowhere. You understand? The only thing that's going to get you somewhere is hard fucking work and being tough in this fucking game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even have to worry about, some short dude who's on the bad boy membership. Like, let's say for sake of argument, there's no short guys on the bad boy membership, and they've never listed a bad boy membership. Matter of fact, there's no short guys that have ever, listened to a dating coach and applied the techniques or whatever that the dating coach is doing. Let's say that, there are no short guys who even listen to a game or whatever, or take it seriously or do anything, right? Let's say, you've never met a short guy with a girlfriend. Are you going to stop yourself now because of all of these things? Or are you going to say, fuck all of this shit, I'm going to get mines? Right? I'm going to get mines. See, the people who succeed in life, the people who actually make shit pop off, are the ones who do shit despite what other people are saying, despite their particular circumstance at that moment. They have a strong belief that they can make it happen. And the belief is so strong that they end up making this shit happen. Why? Because your thoughts become your actions. So your actions right now are basically, it's dictated by your thoughts. And this is why you're having the circumstances you're in. This is why the outcome of your situation is like this, because it's a byproduct of all your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm reading this, it's just like, you're just very like uncomfortable with who you are. Because think of it this way. This is just so simple. This is just so simple that, if what I'm about to say doesn't resonate, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because this is what you have to understand. You got to understand that you will always be short. Okay? You will always be short. You will always be you. So, what does that mean? That means either you're just going to have to, deal with that and give up, or you're going to have to deal with that and succeed. But you have to deal with that. You have to come to terms with that. You have to come to terms with your situation. You see what I mean? And figure out, okay, what can I do, or what do I need to do to, get shit popping with these women. You understand? Again, this is not some impossible thing. There's a lot of short dudes with women. There's a lot of short guys who have girlfriends, wives, or short guys who are fucking around and fucking a whole bunch of chicks. You understand? I remember I was, I used to like hang out on Lower East Side, and there was a short dude that I would see periodically. He was one of these like pickup artisty type of goofy ass niggas, but this nigga was always fucking with a chick. He was like 5'4" or some shit. He was always fucking with a chick, and most of the chicks I seen him with was taller than him. But he had a big ass personality. Like, you couldn't miss this nigga. This nigga, his confidence was through the fucking roof. You understand? And so women would be drawn to him because he was confident. And on top of that, he never, like, what I noticed about him was that he never made anything that a woman say get to him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't make it happen. He's just like, whatever. He's like immune to that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? He's immune to it. He let his shortness work for him. You understand? Like, he would use that in his fucking conversation. He would be like, yo, he talked to a girl like, listen, you ever fuck the guy as short as me? You know what I mean? Just straight up like that. And the chicks will laugh. You know what I mean? And so he was comfortable in his own skin. You understand? Now, again, you're going to have chicks that don't like you because you're short. But every guy has something about him that a chick is not going to like. You understand? Every guy. So you have to understand where you're at and say, okay, what do I need to do for me? Now, again, you going up to these women, you're approaching these women, you trying to talk to these women, you trying to get with these girls, right? You're going to still run into rejection. You probably still might get a little frustrated here and there, right? You're going to have to talk to a lot of women. All of this shit's going to happen. It's going to happen. It ain't like, what I'm saying is just like this 1-2 thing and nothing's going to go, everything's just going to snap all of a sudden and just fall into place. But what I'm saying is that the stronger you are to deal with this, the more consistent you are, the more work you put in, right? That's when you're going to see results because you're going in that direction. Understand, where you're at right now is not going to yield you results. Ain't no women out here going to feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. You understand? You're just going to be back home crying in your pillow. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand that if you want a certain type of life, you got to go out there and make it happen. You understand? You got to go out there and make it happen. You got to actually figure out ways to make it happen. This is what I was talking about on my last live stream, where you have to look at the wins. You have to look at the positive aspects of your situations. You understand? So even if you go out a certain night, you talk to a lot of different women, even if let's say you don't get no numbers, ain't no chick fucking you that night or whatever, right? Think about how many good conversations you have. Think about how many women actually stop to talk to you and interact with you. Think about how many women smiled at you when y'all were having a conversation. You understand? And then go out there and do that shit again and step it up and be like, okay, now tonight I'm going to, try to, make out with some chick or something like that. You understand? And then keep doing that each night after night till you start making out with some chicks. Then you say, you know what, I'm going to try to take a chick home. I'm trying to get some numbers, whatever. And then you keep doing that and you keep doing that and you keep pushing and you keep pushing and you keep pushing. See, the problem with a lot of guys, in this game, and even like a lot of these black pill, TFL, incel, MGTOW, goofy ass niggas, they'll be like, oh, this game shit is stupid and it doesn't work because you got to just be looking and all this other dumb shit. What they don't realize is that when you approach 25 women and they all reject you, the game is working because you're supposed to get rejected. You're supposed to feel that. You're supposed to get that feedback so that you can get better to get to the next situation so that you can actually make something happen with the next girl. You understand? All of that is necessary, right? What's necessary is you have to have the awareness to notice or to realize or recognize, oh, damn, I'm going to have to probably work harder than the next guy. Like, you should not be out here, comparing yourself to all these other guys unless is you comparing yourself and having the awareness that you may have to work harder than the next man. Because that's the only positive that comes from that. You having that awareness to know that you're going to have to put in some work. You understand? You having the awareness to understand that there are going to be some women who you're not the type. And this, it is what it is. Right? But if you're, going down the path of listening to these, TFL black pill idiots that, oh, it's over for you, bro. It's never going to happen. And blah, blah, blah. And all that other shit. That's not going to work for you. You understand? That's not going to bring you to any conclusion that's going to be beneficial for you. So basically, at the end of the day is this, because I don't want to make this too long. It's already too long right now. But at the end of the motherfucking day, you got to say to yourself, what do I need to do for me? Period. That's it. What do I need to do for me? You understand? And see, you have to change that mindset, because you were talking about the Bad Boy membership stuff. See, the thing I would say about the Bad Boy membership and any type of information that you get, because you said you got the book and you read it, but you're not really applying the steps. You understand? Because the first chapter of How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day is me talking about your mindset. So if you read it and you were actually applying it, you understand? You wouldn't even be thinking in this direction. You would be working on that. You see what I'm saying? So I would tell you, read that book again, apply that, and then, join the Bad Boy membership after that. Because the Bad Boy membership ain't going to work for you if you still have that mindset. You understand? That's the thing. That's what I would tell, all you guys out there. If your mindset isn't where it needs to be, you understand? It's going to be hard for you to implement these things. You see what I'm saying? Because even in the Bad Boy membership, I have a program called, the Bad Boy Mindset. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about your mindset. It's, I have things called, a program called How to Improve Your Inner Game. I have 10 ways to build your confidence. I have all these things that help to work on your mindset, because that's very, very, very important. If you don't work on your mindset, everything else you try to do or learn or to implement is not going to help you. Because you're going to be like, yo, because I get this all the time. Yo, it's Lakari, I approached 200 girls. I approached 300 girls and I still can't get them. I'm like, okay, so how's your mindset? Do you have a positive mindset? Do you have the mindset of a man who thinks and believes he can get women? Right? And most of them don't. Most of them are like, oh, but I'm too ugly. I'm too short. I'm too this. I'm too that. So if your mindset is that, none of this shit, I don't care how much girls you're approaching. You understand? You'll probably get lucky by the law of averages and then end up losing a chick because your mindset is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So listen, work on that mindset, and figure out what you have to do for you. You understand? Like if you realize, damn, I got to approach 50 women to get one, do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you're not going to notice that or know that or realize that till you actually go out there and do it. See, when you sit back and you assume that no women aren't going to want you, when you sit back and assume that, oh, nothing's going to happen for me because of my height, when you sit back and assume that all these other guys just have shit popping because they 5'11" or 6'1", right? You're not really putting yourself out there to actually really see what's going on. So you're not seeing reality. You're not seeing what's really popping off out here. You feel me? So make sure that you are, understanding, that you got to switch up that mindset and figure out what you need to do.
Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women.
In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls.
You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.